Hi everyone, hope you're doing wonderful. Thanks for watching. God bless. Think positive, be positive, and thanks for all the blessings that we have today, right? Okay, this video is going to go over the other videos that I've made to adjust or correct anything that didn't sound right. So the first one is the people partying in my home. First of all, I'd like to mention that Bo's driveway, well, Bo has a relative, his family has a relative, my neighbors have a relative that work for the local police department. And I did speak to the detective about this as well, and he agreed that he had heard something different as well. And now it's been altered, and well, they've been in my home. So what has changed on the first video of what has changed, I want to not really change, what I wanted to clarify was that when the guy says, yeah, it's back there, Bo's driveway was added on, and there was more banging at that point. So I wanted to clarify everything else was in there. Trust me, it really was. Because it almost sounds like I mentioned like that wasn't in there at all, but it was really in there. Okay, so I'm going to go over Chinda's in my home during the middle of the night next. Now I hope I can remember all this because there's a lot. Okay, so a couple videos ago, I mentioned that I woke up in the morning wondering why I had this thought on my mind that I was going to have to run my videos through Audacity. I was like, they sound perfect, no way. And then that night I listened to the YouTube that I posted, and it sounded staticky, but it didn't on my computer. And then the next day I was listening to stuff on my computer, and it was sounding that air noise, that static or whatever they call it, I'm not sure, was on my computer. So I've been trying to go through and edit in Audacity this file for Chinda that's in my home during the middle of the night, my neighbor, whom is a total different person. I don't recognize those other people's voices, but I definitely recognize her voice. And at the end of that clip, there's like a blurred out portion of something, and that's real technical that I haven't gotten into. I can't even adjust that at this point. I don't know how. I don't know how to do a lot of things. I'm just learning. So with the Chinda thing, I was doing screen recording because I was like, something's just not right here. So I was going to like show you that my Audacity wasn't working right. I was going to put that video up here. I'm not going to do that. But I did have a couple of clips I found out. So not yesterday, but the day before, I did a screen recording. I didn't even want to look at it. So that I just started all over again, which is a good thing because, anyway. Then I was like, no, there's something that was on the other one that I needed to know. So I opened that screen recording. So I have a video going on top of the screen recording, and I didn't know this was happening, but when I'm trying to hear something, like it's acting like it didn't get her voice, and it's not going to record it. That's not true. So there's like somebody's on my computer in the background, like the like whatever, the hotspot on the computer is installed on there, and there's also a router installed on Microsoft computers, Microsoft Windows 10 computers, at least there is on mine. And it's okay, so but I'm offline, or thinking I'm offline. Therefore, that I see the volume get decreased right at Chinda's noise, okay, right at her noise, and then it gets increased when I'm trying to get a volume on noise reduction. I'm like, wow. And I've tried so many times over and over. I'm like, is that it? Is that it? Is that? And then okay, so I only give you a little, I only put a little bit in there because that's probably, well, you'll see. I'm like, But still, the programming software feels like it's getting reconfigured because it's not working like it did the first time. Even the screen recording software isn't working like it should. So anyway, calm down. So I'm going to go on to the next one. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the plasma one, or the plasma information on the first one. Well, I usually drink 8 cups of coffee, no problem. When I gave plasma the first time, I had approximately that much in me. My blood pressure was fine. My blood pressure is fine now. And, you know, they check your blood and everything. So after that, and every time after that, not every time, some of the times, my blood pressure would go up, or my pulse. But I know when my pulse is normal and when it's not. I can tell. So I just wanted to clarify that. Like, how come I can drink 8 cups of coffee now, today, and before, but when I'm giving plasma, I can't even get coffee. I cannot drink coffee when I actually go there before. But at first it didn't bother me. And then all of a sudden it starts bothering me. So what's going on with that? Thanks. To the next one. Okay, now for the copy and paste. When I was working on a video, you can see it copy and you can see it paste, and then it gets deleted. And actually, I was like having trouble just keeping that video clip in the whole, like all of these. Like I made one before this that I wasn't too happy with. So, there's that anyway, so it was taken out. Even when I went to export it, it was taken out. It's not there. And I do have those. The first one and the second one when I had to re-add it in there. I also sent that to the detective yesterday, because that's when it happened. And to a friend and more, just because hopefully it'll stop. Also, like I woke up yesterday thinking something about a graphics card, and I'm like, anyway, I know that I need to update the graphics card on here. I have to go somewhere to do that because something just doesn't seem right. Anyway, I noticed when I played that video clip, after I sent it, it sends upside down. And then I was like researching about what I can do about that, and it says I have to click on the screen, do a right click, and then get into the graphics card. Whoa. Okay, and then there's more after that. So I'm editing my resume, and it wouldn't matter what program it was in, or software program I was in. I was using Libra. And the Libra that I was using, on these clips you can see the spacebar issue that I'm having, and I do talk in there. Also, at the end of the clip, you'll see like I'm having trouble with the bullets and a space. They're not matching up, and it almost feels like somebody's in the background, like changing the fonts and putting in a space in there on like a special character. And I really can't prove that other than what you've already seen. I don't know how to even find a program to see or where someone would be hiding in the background on my computer, even offline. However, I do know this. anything is remote controlled that I can see that isn't going to affect the software of going outside. I mean, like, I think some things have to be remote because it goes from like one software to another software on your own computer or like through the router. So there's certain things you cannot in task on or uninstall. Okay, so I had to clarify that also. Alright, so it's not like I haven't researched it, because I have. Thanks. So the video clips are next. Thanks for watching. Thanks again. Have a wonderful day. Think positive. sorry, I forgot to mention that my computer doesn't usually do drag and drop, even though it should. So I don't even try it, but at the end of that video, that's a copy and paste, and it gets deleted. Well, the only way I could get it there, and for it to stay, was to drag and drop. And I usually get a circle with a red line. And I should be able to drag and drop on things that everybody else can, but I cannot. Thank you. Just wanted to mention that. Be positive and smile. Oh, no. Oh, then it stops. Now stop. Now it's gone. Now stop. Come on. Move. Image it up. Okay. Let's look a little bit better. Now this one back. Okay, got the idea of what it's doing. Okay. The next thing you are going to see is a screenshot of the iPhones, then the one that had been added, and there is one that was added also in December, and I delete them. Thank you. And no, they should not be added. I have told him that I didn't add them. That's the guy who has the server, RW. Nope, not me. But that's the screenshot I have of it. God bless. Say your prayers. Positive affirmations, and be thankful for all the blessings we have today. Bye for now. There's so much more.